Hello and welcome to another one of the Billy's videos of Top 10 Brothers Entertainment. I am your host, Billy, and I've been gone for a while to rehab with addiction to Marismoke and cocaine. Today, though, we are talking about something I am passionate for and I need to get off my chest, and that is the best 10 ever before seen Sonic the Hedgehog fan arts. And I'll explain them now, starting with number 10. It is Billy the Hedgehog. Really, it is quite easy to see why this is the good hedgehog for start number 10. And partially, my name is Billy, but I found the very artistic nature of this hedgehog to be one of the best. Because, so weed is green, and the hedgehog is green, and his eyes are red to indicate that he has had turmoil in his life. That's why he needs the drugs. And then, he wears a hat to make sure nobody sees that he is just a hedgehog and not a real boy. So, I think this gives a lot of credibility to the mythos that is Sonic the Hedgehog, and he is kind of like other cool hedgehogs that have been in Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's number 10, and number 9 is up next. Number 9 is, he does not have an official name. He is a mystery and an enigma, and he is kind of like Sonic but red, with different hair color, and his gloves are pretty much the same, but his feet are more yellow, and he can go really quick, I bet. And it's because the aerodynamicness of his body, and that's why I picked him as number 9. He's pretty much Sonic, but much cooler looking, because blue is the same color that nigger is, and I cannot abide by these rules. Now that we have discussed Red, the Hedgehog, I'm going to introduce the idea of Sonic human face, because in my opinion, I think it would be very neat for a Sonic game to be more realistic and gritty, like Batman, but less homo. And the Sonic character could be a freedom fighter who wants to save the world by defeating Dr. A robotic guy, egg guy, and together they will rule. They will defeated him, and that would be real cool. So, coming in at the next is 7. I'm not sure what his name is either, but I'm gonna call him Stronk the Hedgehog, and I think he has big muscle, and I think one of the problems Sonic has had is he can't just rip apart robots, and if he has cock like this, Amy definitely really much more do him, and I'm under the impression that that would be the best. So number 7 is Stronk the Hedgehog. And I think with his muscles alone, probably just crack robotic, he was like a fragile food item. And now for number 6. So 6 is a hedgehog made of metallicis, and he's green to differential from Sonic, because Metal Sonic is blue, and that's really stupid. No one thinks Metal Sonic and Sonic are the same guy. So this green guy can flex his power and destroy all if you really want. But I think he's a good guy. I believe his name is Wargreymon the Hedgehog, and I'm happy to say that he is at number 6, which just means the next 5 can only be better. Number 5 is the only one that I think would fit this, because he is named Chris, and Chris has 5 letters, and this is number 5, and he is also red, Red was earlier, but he is a different shade of red, and his pants show you he has the style. I personally believe that if this guy was the main character of, say, the next Sonic Adventure title, they could sell like merchandise like pants. And the C on his shirt is very like it's simple, and like I can't imagine how anything could be more cooler looking than these. And he's kind of like got the emo style, so I think he listens to like Linkin Park and other cool band like Crawling in My Skin song. So he's number 5. Now, I wanted to make this man higher than 4, but I couldn't. I think he's too derivative of certain characters within the Sonic the Headman universe. But don't get me wrong, he is very cool. I don't know his name, so I called him Attitude the HegHog. And honestly, like, you can see why he's so cool. The problem is, I wouldn't be able to tell him apart from regular Sonic the Hedgehog. Or like, what if another porcupine came up and was like, I have quills too? Like, it's just hard, but like, you can't discount the amount of cool he has. And that's why he's number 4, the Attitude, the Headman. And I hope that you can agree with my choice, because I'm sure many of you think he should have been the first number 1 hedgehog on my list. Now, number 3 is going to be kind of controversial, because he is probably the most unique, and maybe also you think this man is a number 1 head ham. But like, no, because I don't see how that's possible, because I can't, like, his superpower very indistinguished. Maybe he's fast, maybe like Slifer he is a psychic man, but there's no doubt that the design that went into this hedgeham is the more best than you could really imagine. So number 3 is White Hog, the gargantuan head hog. And I don't know his name really, but I think if I saw him in a game, that's probably what I would name him. So number 3 is gargantuan him. And now for number 2. Now, number 2 is the most unique character I've ever seen in the fan art of Sonic. Like, the only other character that could possibly maybe be this eviler looking is Omega, but he looks very edgelord, and I mean this in the best possible way, because if he had a sword, he'd be like a knight, and the sword has an edge, and I can't imagine how anybody could stand up to the awesome might of this. I don't have a name for this one either, but because I'm running short on time, I had to come up with one, and I called him Black Sonic Knight. If you played like polymerization between Sonic and like a darker Sonic, and then gave him a helmet and a sword, he would be this man. Now, number 1 is a hot hedgehog, and I don't think I have to explain why this is number 1. First, like, black hedgehog, that's really cool, and like, she doesn't look like the normal hedgehog. Her ham hair is spiky, but it's like longer and hot hairstyle, and I'm gonna jack off. I think as a protagonist, she'd be the best. And honestly, if anyone made a Sonic game without her, they're gay, and I think that is a sin. And so number 1 is Laquisha Hedgeham, the Prestentine. And that is my video, and I thank you for watching, and I hope that you have other times to check out our other videos, like the one about suicide and the anime video. And I thank you, and good night.